Why don't you tell us a little about yourself and your background with dairy nutrition?
My name is Joel Pankowski. I'm a Field Technical Services Manager for Arm & Hammer Animal Nutrition. I work primarily in the eastern U.S. Grew up on a 50-cow registered Holstein farm in northeast Ohio, and I've been involved in the dairy industry from a young age. Started out as a technical services manager with the Monsanto dairy business at the launch of the Posilac product, and from there moved on into various positions within the feed industry in the northeast U.S., and just recently joined the Arm & Hammer group again as a technical support person for our field sales force in the eastern U.S.
Okay. What education has prepared you for this position?
I received my bachelor's degree in dairy science from the Ohio State University, and also a master's degree following from Ohio State in dairy management, and then pursued a PhD in animal science at Cornell University. Was fortunate to work with Dave Galton at Cornell in the dairy management group, and I think that really prepared me to go out and hopefully make a difference in the dairy industry. Was able to get involved in some pretty important research from the management perspective. My PhD project actually was the data that Upjohn at the time used for their targeted breeding program, the marketing program behind targeted breeding back in the early 90s, and then was fortunate to get hired into the Monsanto dairy business right at the start of the BST launch, and was able to help commercialize that product in the Midwest.
What excites you the most about joining the Arm & Hammer technical service team?
I think, over the years I've been exposed to the folks at Church and Dwight, in particular the Arm & Hammer nutrition team. Some of the faces change, but the company pretty much stays the course. I think they're recognized in the dairy industry as being the leader relative to having products that are well researched and proven. They provide great technical support to their customers. I can speak both as a current employee and as a former customer. I was vice president of marketing for Agway Feed Nutrition, so I was responsible for dealing with vendors and worked with the Arm & Hammer group on several marketing programs. And then also at Land O'Lakes in the Northeast, was also responsible in that capacity to work with our supply partners, and Church and Dwight was a big part of that. So I think in general, from a corporate perspective, no doubt that this is a class company to work for, and I'm pretty happy to have the opportunity. From a personal perspective, a lot of the folks on the team are personal friends of mine for quite some time and former coworkers in previous lives. So it's both good to be with a company that's well respected in the industry, but then also from a personal perspective, it's great to have the opportunity to work with people that you enjoy seeing and being with.
What areas of dairy nutrition are most intriguing to you?
I think, as I looked at what I wanted to do with my career and the opportunities that the Arm & Hammer group provide to me as a dairy professional, I look at two things really. The whole idea of amino acid balancing is revolutionizing the way we put rations together for dairy cows. A lot of it's driven by the whole environmental movement within the dairy industry to be good stewards of the land and really not overfeed protein and try to minimize the overusage of nitrogen in these diets. I think the other thing too is we're starting to figure out that potassium may have a role in milk fat synthesis, and our DCAD Plus product and our Megamine L product are two I think cutting edge technologies that really made a decision for me pretty simple as far as what I wanted to do next with my career.
Lastly, what activities are you involved with during your free time?
Free time is a precious commodity to everybody, I think, in today's world. Mine, prior to children, was a lot of time on the golf course and then helping my father on the family farm when I got back to Ohio. But at this point in life, I've got two 11-year-old boys, and we are in the middle of Little League Baseball All-Star playoffs. So I've been coaching Little League for a long time, and now to have two players that are my kids that are good ball players and enjoy the game, like to learn, it makes it rewarding because they're at the age now at 11 where they're actually starting to play real baseball, and it's fun to see and work with them. So majority of my free time is spent pretty much from April to we go into the fall. One of my sons plays in the fall, so we'll go all the way through to Halloween playing baseball, and then I've got another one that plays football that takes us into Thanksgiving time. So, but that's pretty much it. Kids' activities, and then my golf game's not quite as good as it used to be as a result.